Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming, where we have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
Super exciting.
We're doing tournament prep tonight.
A little bit of tournament action.
So I have like 3 lists I've been kind of going back and forth with, and I asked the Patreons to pick which of the 3 lists I should try tonight as we're prepping for this tournament coming up at the end of the month. I've got Rebel Officer with the Proven Tactician Doctrine and the Improvised Order. Nice little cheap Courage 3 Exemplar bubble, which I cannot state how good that is to have.
It is nice.
Then I have Jen Urso, funny enough, as like a pseudo Courage 3 because she has Inspiring Presence and Prepared Supply, so she can be my second commander without being commander on the board, which is nice. Then I've got Dan, he's loaded up. He's got his buddy Grogu with him, Tenacity, Situational Awareness, his Flame Projector, Din's Jetpack, and the Beskar Spear. He's ready to go. 2 units of Naked Sleepers because a while back when they upped the Sleeper and the Astromech cost, it does hurt because I couldn't add Astromechs and barely fit them, but still very good units, don't get me wrong, they needed the increase. 1 unit of Naked Ewok Slingers, which they also upped the cost. We have a unit of Fleet Troopers with the Scattergun, the Fleet Trooper Squad, and the Cassian Andor upgrade.
I don't like that.
We have 3 units of Rebel Troopers, 2 with the SX-21, 1 naked. 2 ATRTs, each with the laser cannon, and 1 of the bus with the quad laser cannon. And that brought me to 1,000 exactly. So, the Rebels over the last 2 big point upgrades, maybe 3 it was, they've had a lot of increases to certain things. So, like, the Sleepers went up, the Ewok Slingers went up, the ATRTs went up, the bus went up. So, you do start to feel it after a little bit of a lot of increases. But, we got cheap Jin, we got cheap Rebel Officer. We'll see how it feels. 13 activations, I felt pretty good. I have an 11-act version of this. It doesn't have Jin, doesn't have the Naked Rebel Troopers, and something else, the Slingers, but it has Ahsoka. That one's 11 acts.
Yeah, I voted for this one, actually, because I think Ahsoka is good, but I think this is... Because that one's a few less acts.
It's 11 versus 13, yeah. And then my other list, in case you're wondering if it's on Discord, is a 501st with Anakin, Ahsoka, and the clone units. 4 arcs, 2 ATRT lasers, some clone troopers. It's 10 acts. That one's really good too. Less acts again, but then you got Anakin and Ahsoka running around, so that's fun. With that, let's go look at Don's list, and shout out to everybody out there and all the fun stuff we do next. You're looking at Don's list, but first I want to do a big shout out to all of our viewers, subscribers. If you haven't hit that subscribe, hit it now, please. That helps us. Share with your local groups. We have how to plays, interviews, unboxings, demos, recon, spec ops, all the things.
All the things,
MCP,
indeed.
SharePoint, you name it. We've got on the channel. And a big shout out to our Patreons. Big shout out to Stan the Man, Stan Parks, the Senate himself.
Senate is keeping us going.
Thank you, Senate. Thank you so much, Stan. Big shout out to all the commanders who, without all your guys' help, we could not keep doing this. So big shout out to all of our Patreons and the commanders.
Huge thanks to our commanders, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Tyrell Paul, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Brian Schmidt, Alex Bingham, Anthony Bunonimo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Soignier, Grimoire Gamer, Big Woody, Martin, Michael Riley, Django Bet, Nathan Craig, Kevin McCorney, and Brian Drum.
Thank you all so much. Once again, without that support, we couldn't do all the extra episodes that we do. With that, why don't you go over your list?
Yeah, so if any of you stayed around for the last video's Salt Corner, we actually talked about this list, and I was like, I'm going to try another Remnant list. So it's kind of similar to what I ran last time. It's just cheaper. So it is, it's Gideon with the Darksaber and Prepared Supplies, an Imperial Officer with Academy Trained and Improvised Orders, 2 units of Dark Troopers with the XS Assault Cannon, 1 unit of Death Troopers with the RT-79C, 1 unit of Scout Troopers with a Frag Grenade, Imperial March, and the Sonic Charge Saboteur, a unit of Shore Troopers with a DLT-19 Stormtrooper, and then 3 units of Stormtroopers with the Stormtrooper Squad, bringing me at 10 activations and 1,000 points.
10 activations, but with 2 Dark Troopers is kind of like that 12
it is
to
kind
play
of like
with.
12, yeah.
So that does help. Okay.
12, but with the bonus that I get to suck in some pass tokens.
Just to suck in some pass tokens.
Exactly.
I don't know what to do with that. Let's go look. WTF, what's a flip? Don rolled a crit, and a surge, and I rolled a crit and a surge as well, but also a hit.
You got the full sampler, which
Got
is
the sampler platter, which gives me priority.
just a little bit ahead.
I'm blue, I flipped shifting and cunning. He's red, he flipped recon and cunning. And welcome to What the Flip, or WTF, where I get to pick what I'm flipping as blue player, or passing, but I'm definitely going to be flipping.
There's a lot of words to indicate what we're already aware is happening.
Ooh, no time to lose, the new one.
That's fancy. We're going to get rid of shifting for some outflank action.
I don't want to outflank with your list. That lets those Dark Troopers too close. Ooh, intercept's good, though. I'll take that.
I'm still looking for closeness. The research isn't the super closest, but...
You know what's fun about that? that was my last one. So that was a good flip for me. I'll take that.
I was hoping for breakthrough, but Recover the Research is a little bit better, I guess.
So we're recovering. We're reconning. I'm having no time to lose. He's having some more cunning. So we're going to go to the board, get this set up, show you the giveaways. Also, we're going to be debuting something new, giveaway that go on for about 2+ months. It's maybe an incentive for people to join our Patreon. Every tier gets entries into this for the Patreon. Well, don't worry. Don't worry. We'll have our free giveaway still for everybody. Anybody can enter Reconning. But we're going to have some special, we'll call them XL giveaways for Patreon members only. As a reminder, still going on, we have the 1 1/2 range deployment markers from J Squared as a giveaway. As those connect, just can't do it one hand, and they separate to a 1/2 and a 1. They come with a pack of silhouettes. You'll get to pick your colors. If you win one of those, we'll give away quite a few of those. We have a box of the Phase 1 Trooper Steel Sealed. This will be for someone. Remember, still completely usable. Just print and play your cards. We also have a box of an open, only for an unboxing. Otherwise, all the English cards and tokens and everything are still in there of the battle deck. This is what's going on right now. All that stuff is free for anyone to enter just by commenting on this video. Listen for the keyword to get double entry to this. Starting this episode going on for at least 2 months. Might be a little longer, a little shorter. It just depends. I'm going to say at least 2 months. So that way there's a bottom line to it.
Yeah.
We're going to give away a whole bunch of different things to the Patreons. 2 grand prize winners will get their pick. First person gets the first pick, second person gets the second pick, and then multiple other Patreons will win smaller prizes. But so here's, what do you get for grand prize? You could pick for this awesome X-Men starter set here for MCP.
Not even open yet.
It probably will be opened by
unboxing coming soon.
For the unboxing, which probably debuted already for this. Another person will win these world's exclusive dashboards for SharePoint and for Legion. You'll also
Those are the acrylic ones.
Those are the acrylic. Cardboard. Yeah, they're nice and acrylic. Then it also comes with the J Square template holder and some tokens. That's one there. We have another option of the Strike Me Down 2023 convention expansion or exclusive. This is the Vader and Luke box here, which makes this awesomeness there. Oh, there's not a picture of it. Anyways, it makes it. You guys know what it is. That, and it'll also come with a Gray Squadron gaming shirt. Sizes are limited, so you kind of get with what size we have left on those. And then lastly, you can get the J Squared bundle, which is going to come with a token holder, which will have some random tokens in it. So you'll get some cool acrylic tokens, whatever I have left in there. You'll get this exclusive dashboard. What's different about this? All the wording's in gray instead of white.
That's very
for
exclusive.
Gray Squadron.
Oh my god!
You also get a whole pack of our Gray Squadron gaming acrylic markers from Curled Paw.
That fit.
Which is fantastic. And you get to pick a card here. This is the alts, all these different alt arts in here. Also, if you're not one of the 2 grand prize winners, pick one of those awesome packages. Again, you can choose from this pile, this with the shirt, or this pile. Those are the 4 things up for grabs. 2 people win. We'll pick another probably 2 to 4 patrons at least, and you'll get some alt art cards or some little packs of tokens or some cool AMG swag I have. You get to pick if you're a smaller one. So into in there, you get to be a patron. We don't care what tier patron you are. You could be the $3 tier all the way up to the highest tier. Each dollar amount you spend on Patreon gets you 1 entry, and it's going for at least 2 months, which means, let's say you're a $3 Patreon and you do it for 2 months, you're gonna get 6 entries. If you want more entries and you don't want to do Patreon, there's a donation thing in the donation in our tip jar. That's the word I'm looking for in our description. And any dollars you put towards that is entries as well. What are we using this for? Why are we asking for money? We don't usually ask for money too much. Oh, we're using it to improve the channel. Need new editing software and hardware, as my hardware is getting very old. So with that, that's what this is going towards. If you're interested, do that. If you're not interested, you're like, I don't want to give you guys any money, that's fine. Just watch the video. Here's some free stuff for you guys too.
Right. But make sure you hit subscribe. Because if you don't hit subscribe, you don't really like us that much.
With that, let's get started while you guys all here. Round 1, where I went with Diversionary Tactics. That's 3 trooper units. The Rebel Officer's card. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains a dodge token and an observation token. So a little good, a little bad. You know, goes both ways. He went with a 3-pip Inexorable Advance is also his officer's card. Funny enough, we both had the same thought there. When a core trooper unit is issued an order with this card, its ranged weapons gain suppressive until the end of the round. Additionally, when an enemy unit panics this round, after the effect is resolved, an allied core trooper unit may make a speed 1 move. So we gotta stop that from happening. We are playing on the Rogue One themed Scarif board. The game mat itself is from Grey Matter Gaming, as always. Grey Matter Gaming does all our mats. This is one of my favorites by them, to be honest. It pairs so nicely with Legion Terrain's terrain. That's just what it is. This is their Scarif themed. What do they call it? Tropical Eye. You'll see it on their site. I forget what their name is. It's essentially Scarif.
It's definitely one of their best.
Yes. So this pieces here with that one and that one, they're kind of one piece with little palm trees. Those are going to be area terrain, difficult terrain, And obviously it's taller than the mini, so those will be nice line of sight blockers. They will add light cover if you're in it. Otherwise you can't shoot through it. So there's 2 of those on the board. These lovely palm trees will be a heavy cover. The buildings, the down ships will be heavy. And then all the barrels, whether it's the green ammo crates, the little computer terminals, these little scatter terrain will all be light cover. That is terrain for us. This down U wing is awesome, but you can take the engines off and use those as separate. This can actually click in, so the wing is more like this if I click it in. Yep, so you can walk up it and stuff. I did it this way just to show there's versatility of how you do it. There's also a little gun hole right there. It's very cool. The bunker, this is the first time on the channel I played with it with the door shut. I'm pretty sure I always do it up, because if you have it up, it will latch up and you can actually use it as a platform to get up there and do things and mess with things. So
it's nice change of pace.
Same with the back door, can open and close too. So check them out, very cool. Also, if you got Stormtrooper keeps missing, we'll just throw them in there. It's fine, that's what it's for. It's the dumpster. With that, my recon mission, which is the secondary, is going to go to Din. Din also bountied his Imperial officer. So it was a tough call between Moff, because Moff's going to be more up close, I have a feeling. But he's a little harder to kill, where Din got some speed. Maybe he chased that officer down. He gave his recon
to
Moff. That's why I was contemplating doing it to Moff anyways. But I was like, I don't know. With that, I think that is everything. Anything else I'm missing there, sir?
I think not.
I gave my orders to the Rebel officer who gains his observation and dodge. These sleepers and the Cassian-led fleet troopers. These ones are being transported because, ooh, fancy. And he gave his cunning deployment to...
Cunning deployment went to Gideon, the Imperial officer, and to the scout troopers. Mm-hmm. And then we got the prepared positions dodge. Everybody else took aims. I took 2 dodges on our dark troopers because I'm sure they'll be dealing with a lot of impact.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, go to my stack for the first activation. We got some Rebel troopers, which, you know what? That's about as best as I could have asked for, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go with the naked Rebel troopers. They have no upgrades on them at all. They're just a 4-man unit. But they have agile and nimble, so they're going to double move up to this awesome looking bunker. Like so. And come just back a little bit. Just right about there. Come back there, look at their 2 dodges, and then we'll go back to Don.
Sounds great.
There, go to my stack. Really operative pool is never great. But you know what? We have Jen, and she's not going to do anything this first round besides get positioning, so let's get her out there. She's going to infiltrate to that spot there.
That's a really good spot to infiltrate, too.
She's going to move up to here.
I like it.
Hug in this space as much as she can, but we're going to face the right way because it looks better.
Obviously.
And then we're going to, you know what? We'll just, she's nimble, she's independent move, disengage, agile 1. That's what I thought. Okay, she gets a dodge. I was just making sure. And then for her second action, she's gonna dodge again, and she's just gonna chill there.
Sounds great.
I went back to back because Don passed. Now we're going to Don, and he actually has to go. So let's see what he does.
All right, we're gonna go with a unit of our stormtroopers, and we are just gonna move out onto the board here, and they're just gonna take a dodge, and that will be them.
He's got a whole bunch of them. He'll cohere them, and we'll go back to him. Got another core. Let's go with the Rebel Trooper unit. We'll go with my Admiral Radis stand-in. He's a stunt double. This is a Private Addis. He's gonna move onto the board there. If I make Don laugh, that's an extra point in my book. He'll move onto the board there.
Addis.
We'll get some cover here from as much as we can, I guess, without trying to stick ourselves out. And then our second action will be just either move up or dodge. I guess, you know what? Let's just move up slightly, because it's still just a dodge action at that point, because we get agile.
Agility.
And then we'll take our 2 dodges and we'll just try to survive.
Alrighty. Alright, I decided to use my second pass token.
My least favorite thing about Dark Troopers is all the pass tokens they get to have because of this. So we're going to get a support. I don't really want to see a support yet, so we're going to improvise orders. I'm going to go with the support. I guess what they're telling me is...
at least you should go with the support you improvise orders into.
No, I'm going to go with the first one. Just to be different.
I like it.
We're going to move them up with their scout to there. I don't think I'm going to have range yet. There's a little sliver of crack between that stormtrooper I can shoot at there. But we don't have range yet, so we're going to move just into range. We don't want to go for range there, right?
Yep.
Okay. So move for the first action. Second action will shoot. I can for sure see 2. That might be it, but I don't think I'm going to do anything really. But we're going to see. 2 blacks and a red. Impact won't matter. Surge or crit could. Let's see what we got. He's got dodge and heavy cover. How about 3 crits? No dodges or covers for
none
you.
None of it means anything, apparently. But we will take 1. Oops. We're going to the sack. We're getting special forces. I don't want it yet, so I'll improvise orders. We get a death trooper, or a dark trooper. I'm not so mad about that. We will start them onto the board over here. It will move like that, and then we will take a dodge, or an aim. They already have a dodge. We'll give them an aim in case there's anything to shoot next time.
When they move like that, just like that. Got a core. That was pretty good pool. Okay, so we're gonna bring the rebel troopers onto the board over here. Hiding behind this area, line of sight blocking area train is what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna move them out to there. I think we'll just move them one more time, just up to kind of like the edge of that, so that way next turn you can kind of just start huffing it if he needs to. We'll cohere them like so, and then they'll have 2 dodges from double moving, and that's them. That's it.
Swell. All right, we're going to go with one of our units of stormtroopers. Unfortunately, my ruthless trick isn't super effective on this map because there's so much line of sight blocking. So, and Joe knows how to not fall for it. So we're just going to double move this unit right here.
There's a lot open in the middle, but as you can see, neither of us are really going there at the moment, besides the guys hiding behind the dumpster.
So this will just be a double move for these stormtroopers, and they'll hang out.
Here goes my commander as an order here. He's going to move out to the board. Let's see how far up so he can go without being on that train because we don't want to slow his speed down. So I'll go to there.
You don't want to touch it. You just want to be right next to it.
He's got a dodge and an observation token from the command card. He will just, I guess we'll just quick thinking ourselves, get a dodge and an aim, and we'll just be a little bit of a token battery if needed back here and hide out with our Courage Bowl.
Why not? All right, we're going to go to the stack. We are going to get a second activation of Dark Troopers. We'll go with these guys again. And they will continue to plod on to the battlefield here. And they'll take a dodge because they're not going to be able to shoot. That'll be them.
Go to the bus. I already moved it out, so that's where it ended up. We do have to drop off some sleeper cells. Wasn't super fond of the idea of doing this, but you know what? We're doing it. We're YOLOing, guys. So we're going to come out into this lovely, difficult terrain. So their speed will be 1 when they go on their actual turn. So it's going to come out like something like so. And then we'll, I'll cohere them off camera, but they're going to kind of cohere back here. He's going to point this gun at those Dark Troopers, shoot them. We do have an exemplar aim to spend if we need it.
Sounds great.
6 black dice, impact tune to the Dark Troopers who have 2 dodge tokens, and I have an aim from my commander.
Well, that's a heck of a start.
I don't hate it. It's only impact 2. And normally I would say, you know, I'll save the aim because you can't cancel enough to stop it. But I'm fearful where my commander is. I don't think anyone's going to be able to see him and shoot this round. So we're going to go ahead and spend the aim. I think I want to keep these 2.
You do, yeah.
I don't want to risk blanking. So let's see if we can get lucky at the crit. No. Okay, so we spend his aim.
Yep, so spending a dodge will not help me at all because
impact will kick in and then armor.
Kick in and then armor eats the rest. But we do have to roll for 3, unfortunately, which is not good. And we lose a Death Trooper and a half. The stack. We'll get some Death Troopers. They will move out onto the field here. And should be... Measurements are correct there. Yep. Range 4 onto those bad boys. So we'll pop a shot into them, and that will be it. All right, so we're using our config, so it's going to be 4 black suppressive for the regular guys, and then for the RT-79C, it's 1 red, 3 whites. Surge to hit with an aim and precise 2 into light cover.
Heavy cover.
I thought we called those light.
It is light, but they're also behind the POI.
Oh, okay.
Which is heavy.
You're right.
It's only for 2, though.
So
you have the aim.
We'll spend the aim.
Didn't get much better. They have precise 1,000,000.
And it will be cover for 5.
It went from cover for 2 to cover for 5 in 1 reroll. That's a good reroll right there. Alright, so we got heavy cover. Get rid of 2. We'll dodge another one. Bring it down to 4. Still not great, but it's more manageable at least. So we'll see what we can do with 4. Hopefully we can get some paint here. We'll take 2. We're going to go with these guys who got shot earlier than I anticipated them to get shot.
Right,
they only get 1 action. So we were hoping to be able to move and shoot, but we won't be able to do that now. And he's going to be a little out because we need to be able to move up. So I think what we're going to do with them, I think we just kind of... Oh, I'm actually torn if we move up or move back. I think actually we're still going to move up.
Okay.
Because this little thing can block line of sight too from that angle. So we'll move to there to get out of that area. And then they will they'll just chill there.
Alrighty,
Until next turn.
Alright, going to the stack. It's my last core that's in the stack, which is going to be the Short Troopers. They are going to move on over to here. And then they have an aim from the Battle Force rules, so they will use that for a long shot and shoot into the Rebel Troopers. Alright, so long shot took my aim, so it's 4 blacks for our Short Troopers, 2 reds for our DLT-19. Into heavy cover, triple dodged Rebel Troopers. We do not crit or surge at all. So you got 3 for cover.
Oh yeah, it's not their normal heavy. I was like, yes, they do. That's right. Remnant rules.
Cheap. Gotta go cheap. Cheap,
so
cheap,
we got 3 for heavy cover. We'll take away none, but we'll spend their dodge, their other dodge, and the exemplar dodge to not roll anything, and they'll get 1 back with nimble.
Alright, that's a suppression.
What we're saying, we got our operative. Not what we wanted. But we had to pull him eventually, so not too angry about that. Let's get him up the board a little bit. So we're going to move him to here for his first action.
Sure.
And I think a second action, we're just going to kind of tuck him into this little doorway as best we can. Bring Grogu into the thing with this, their token. And that's it. They're independent aim dodge, so he has those as well.
Sounds great. I'm going to a stack. It's going to be my scouts, and there's not really a great shot for them to like sneak out and alpha something. So they're not going to go over there and play with those mean guys yet. So I'm going to move there. And I kind of cohered myself in a way that I can't really get anywhere there. So we'll probably just move to here. And then I think we will just move up around this tree, and that will be them.
For my stack, we've got another ATRT. He's got a lovely scout one. He's going to kind of come up the middle to help support this point, slash these rebel troopers who are just chilling out here. Let's bring them up like so. Do we have range yet? We're probably going to have to move, I would assume.
No, you're there.
Okay. I forget sometimes how long range force. So yeah, just aim and shoot some shore troopers.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's 2 blacks, a red, surge to crit, impact won't matter, into heavy cover shores. Oh my goodness, the crits on these ATRTs.
Can you stop that, please?
No, actually, no, I cannot. We're going to go triple crit.
Okay, well, this is fun.
And the ATRT's feeling this early tonight. Oh, they roll way better than your darks, though.
They roll way better than the dark. For the stack, it's commander. We'll go with our...
I did bounty this one. I figured he might move him to the opposite side.
Salt commander here. Yes, I would definitely will do that. He has a dodge token from cunning deployment. He is just going to strategize on himself for an aim and a dodge and a suppression, and that will be him.
The last of my stack should be a special forces, and it is. It's the Ewoks, the Yub-Dubs themselves. We're going to move onto the board. They can't go full unless they want to go on that, which they can't. So we're going to go just almost touching it. And then they're just going to take a dodge and chill behind this line of sight blocking stuff.
Can't go wrong. All right, we're just going to move our last unit of stormtroopers onto the field over here and take a dodge. Unfortunately, no super fun, ruthless action for them this round, but you know, you can't win them all, and that will be them.
You're gonna go with my sleeper cylinder that has an order. They have scout too. There's no way to get them a shot this round, even if I wanted to go crazy. There's just nothing on the table. So we're gonna move them out to there for the first action. They're gonna come join their buddy Jen to die here. That's their first action. Their second action will be to dodge, and they already have a dodge observation token from the command cards. So
there's a scout move.
Scout move dodge is their total activation, and the second dodge, just for people's knowledge, came from the command card.
Boop, boop. All right, we're going to go with our other unit of dark troopers over here that still have the order from Entourage. They are going to move out, and they'll take a dodge.
Okay, we're going to go with Cassian's Super Fleets of Love, LLC, patent pending. So Cassian's...
Super Fleets of Love. I think that's going to be the
he
bonus
makes
word.
10 men feel like 100.
That's the bonus word of the day, the Super Fleets of Love. Cassian and the Super Fleets of Love.
Because he makes 10 men feel like 100.
It's true.
I said this in a different video, but if you guys didn't realize, if you bring a Rebel Trooper or Fleet Trooper unit, that's 4. And you do the Super Squad, that is 5 more, it's 9. And a Heavy, that's 10. Then you bring him, it's 11. So he's making his 10 men feel like 100. I'm sure they did that on purpose, and it's super clever. I give them props for that. But anyways, they're just double moving up and just going to... They have a dodge and observation token. I don't think anything else is coming out on the side of the board for now. And they're going to go there and just see what next round brings.
Probably not, but all right. All right, I'm going to go to the stack here. It is going to be our other activation of these Dark Troopers. And they are going to continue plodding forward. And they'll take a standby for no reason at all.
I'm out of axe, even with more axe than him. So it's all the Don show.
Yep. So last but not least, it's just Mr. Gideon.
Dark Troopers with pass tokens. This is what happens.
Yeah, give me a minute to think of where I want to put him.
Uno momento.
And last but not least is Gideon. He's going to move onto the field, and then we're going to move up just a little bit. We don't want to go too crazy. We kind of want to stay out of the range 2 bubble for those guys for now. So we're just going to move him to right there, and that will be him.
Okay. End of the round. Death-wise, I lost 2 sleepers and the ones that were transported, and they were panicked, or they didn't panic, they were suppressed, so they only got 1 action to move up. He lost a Dark Trooper and a half from this unit, I believe. Yeah, they have 1 damage. 1 Stormtrooper from that unit, 1 Short Trooper from that unit. And that's the end of the casualties. This is where everyone ended up this round. And we'll go around. Following round 2, where I went with This Is the Way. Din gains a dodge token and engage Relentless this round.
He's igniting his thing on his wrist. We'll just say that. And then we got moment of consideration to counter the ignition of his wrist. We've got 3 cores or heavies. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it gains a standby token. Since he is a Battle Force of Remnant, he can't give anything on this side of the board, the order token. So we had to go this side. So Dark Trooper, Stormtrooper have their standbys. I went ahead at the end of the round and used my reinforcements off my commander to move the Cassians from there to there, his unit of fleets, and then the Rebel Troopers moved from there to there. So they both moved up to speed 1 with the reinforcements. And with that, I have a 1-pip PS3 pip. I'm going to go first. I'm not going to go with Din right away because there's too much things to still shoot him. So we're going to go with my stack. Go to my stack. We have a bus. A big bus. I thought about doing a couple things. I was like, I could, re here and put him here, which will kind of block shots from these guys, but then it also doesn't let them shoot past him either, which didn't feel great. I could aim and shoot the Dark Troopers, which is what we're going to do. We're going to take an aim, we're going to shoot the Dark Troopers.
How about that?
6 black dice, impact 2 with an aim into Dark Troopers with a dodge.
I'm not going to lie, this is getting a little frustrating.
We don't surge, luckily. These aren't the surge to create ATRTs. So in the aim in these 2. Okay, so your dodge isn't going to help you.
Nope.
But the impact will kick in, and then your armor will kill these 2, and then you got a total of 3 coming at you. Blocking 1, taking 2.
I'm a stack. It is our leader. We really would like to get some Dark Troopers. It's not. But we'll take the core, and we will move these guys up. I want to make sure we're just in a scoring range here. Don't want to be too close to get eaten up by fleet troopers. We're scoring. We're good there. We're going to reco here, and we're going to start whittling those Cassian 10 men feeling like 100s down to a more manageable number. All right, so I only have 8 regular stormtroopers left for this unit, so it's 8 whites for them, and then 4 whites, crit 2 for our T-21 into heavy cover fleet troopers. Not mad about that at all. These are crits with our crit 2.
That's a very good white
It
dice
is really
roll.
good white dice roll.
More than half.
So you're going to have 4 for heavy cover.
We have low profile with Cassian, so 1's an auto. And then we need 3 more. So we'll get 2 out of there. It's not what we needed. We needed a little bit more than that. Then we've got, what, 5?
5-pack.
5-pack in a Cassian's unit. Doesn't feel great. Let's hope we can roll a bunch of pain. Only 1. Losing 4. Okay, Cassian lost 4 members of his elite unit. He did flip his card now. He is on his other side, which is unlimited courage now. Uncanny luck 1, and he rolls red dice melee to 2. So that's what changed about him. He's mad. He's angry. And in fact, we're going with him now. With unlimited courage, there's nothing to roll to check. I just have unlimited courage, which is fantastic. So we're going to move him to the edge over here. We're going to point a gun at those Dark Troopers. And we're going to unload some shotgun and pistol magic at them.
Sounds great.
These are the living troopers. We have 5 left. They throw 2 each. That's going to be 10 white dice. We had 4 units die. They each had 1 white dice per mini defeated. So that's going to be 4 white dice. The shotgun is 2 reds, Pierce 1. And Cassian is 2 reds himself. So that's our dice pool for this attack. We don't have any way to aim or anything, but we do surge to hit. And we have Pierce 1. So if we can get 1 paint through, that's his heavy gone at least. If we get more than that, it's icing. But
Well, you're killing the heavy.
yeah, you're still taking out a lot with your armor, actually, though. It's a lot of blanks. So you have armor 3?
Yep.
So you'll be rolling for just 2.
2
Pierce 1. So definitely getting rid of the heavy. But the armor really helped negate some of that wound potential. And the Pierce was needed, and the heavy goes down.
All right, I shuffled it right back to get him. Fun. So he's just going to move up to here, and he will strategize on himself and get an aim and a dodge. And that'll be him.
Go to my stack, we got sleepers. Might as well just keep going with this side of the board. They have 1 suppression. They're going to keep it, but they're courage 2, so they're fine with that 1 suppression. We're going to move over the part that we can climb over. The other part's too tall. We cannot be that tall to ride that ride. So move to there.
Sure.
Best we can. And then we're going to aim for tactical. And we'll shoot something. I'm thinking they still have a good dice pool, but it's not giant, and that's armor 3. He's only going to be throwing 1 dice now. So I think we shoot into the stormtroopers at this point, I think.
Makes sense.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 black dice for this unit here. With an aim into heavy cover stormtroopers with dodge. Okay, not a bad start. I got 4. We
Just
surge.
50% paint on black
Let's take
dice.
that with an aim. We'll get nothing though.
I like that. We got
4 with heavy.
heavy cover. For 2, I'll dodge 1, and we'll roll
Just
for 1.
left 1.
And we'll lose a stormtrooper.
Okay, he passed. I'm gonna go with a core over here. These guys are in their heavy cover area, or their difficult terrain, so their speed is 1 currently. So we'll just move up as far as he can go, which is going to be almost on top of this fleet trooper. And then we'll check some range, see if I got range 2 on that dark trooper. We do not have range 2 on that dark trooper. At this point, maybe just throw some more black dice into the stormtroopers now, I think.
All right.
We don't have range 2 on anything currently, so it's going to be just 5 black dice. We're on the stormtroopers, they don't have armor at least, so that's something. Well, maybe I still would have only been 2 crits, but that would have actually been the better shot. Should have hit the dark troopers.
Should hit the dark trooper,
Oh, well.
indeed. 3 for cover for the stormtroopers here. For nothing. And then just 5 for these guys to roll against. And we'll block 3, take 2. All right, well, we really didn't want to see that because that's the worst possible token I could have gotten. But
It does hurt because it's secondary.
it's the secondary that I now cannot get whatsoever. So he's just going to move over to here, and we will take a standby.
For my stack, we've got Rebel Trooper. Let's bring the guys that are back here. There's some scouts coming up on the back of that corner. I don't really want to have to mess with too much. We're going to bring him up, put him down here. And I'm going to take a look at some things and decide what their second action's going to be. Okay, I think we're just going to take a standby for their second action because he can't see anything to shoot, and I don't really want to just put him out there. So that's what we're doing.
Sounds great.
Go to my stack. We don't want Miss Urso at this point. We really do not want Miss Urso. So let's go again. That's better. We'll go with this one, and I'll shuffle this in a second. Because what we're doing with these guys, unfortunately, I would love to shoot Dark Troopers. Because Dark Troopers are fun to shoot with impact weapons, but I need to strip standbys. And I think I want to actually strip the standby over here. It makes more sense to me. So we'll pivot a little bit here. As you can see, I can go way past where I need him to go. So we're going to come just enough up with a move to get in the range of this trooper.
Okay.
2 black, 1 red, surge crit, impact won't matter. 2 hits, heavy cover, but the standby will be stripped.
3 blanks would have been really great for that. We get rid of 1 for the cover.
Another 50% cover roll, it's pretty good.
And we are not blocking. We're going to go with the unit that just got shot because he worked so hard to remove that standby. We got to take that off. And I think we're just going to dodge and stand by because when Din comes around, he's going to cook something, and I don't want it to be easy.
Go to my stack, we've got Special Forces. We'll use this for our Ewok guys back here. You know what? There's not much left on this side of the board to activate, so let's just start moving the Ewoks up. Usually we keep them back longer, but there's really no point to this game from what this side of the battle has. So he'll move to there, and then we're going to move one more time to, let's say, there.
Sounds great.
Just double speed 1 move to get him up.
The stack, it's our first order of Dark Troopers. We'll take a dodge, and we'll just shoot into the Fleet Troopers.
Okay.
Or not Fleets, I'm sorry, the
Sleepers.
Sleeper Cells. All right, 200 points worth of Dark Trooper. Nothing.
There's the commander. We've been looking for this boyo. He's going to move up as far as he can, which should be to about the edge there with the speed 1. Man, the difficult train's really hitting me good. We're going to go ahead and quick thinking myself to give myself an aim and a dodge because I'm an exemplar battery. Not that there's anything really left to shoot. I guess there's an ATRT, but that's about it. All
right, we're going to go with our stack. It's going to be some Special Forces. We'll go with these Death Troopers, and they're just going to start moving this direction. And they're going to take a shot into the ATRT.
Okie dokie.
All right, this is just a regular gun. It doesn't matter because the ATRTs can't be suppressed anyway. So 4 blacks and then 3 whites and a red for our RT-79C with precise 2 into armor 2. We'll roll these with the aim. And armor 2 will eat 2, and you're looking at 4.
4. This rolls white dice, surging to block. We'll block 3, take 1. Good roll from the ATRT. In my stack, we've got the other ATRT now. We have impact 3. You would think, oh, let's kill that last Death Trooper or Dark Trooper. But, I mean, he's one little lone guy right now. We're going to leave him alone. We're going to go ahead and take our free pivot here. Move up to here. Start moving them up this way. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot into the shore troopers who haven't gone. 2 blacks, 1 red, surge crit with an aim from my officer's exemplar. That's a crit. And we'll use the aim. You know, let's get nutty. Okay, so you got 2 for cover. No cover there. You're rolling for 3 into the shore troopers. Block all 3.
Oh, good job, guys. I go to the stack. It's going to be another Dark Trooper. We'll go with this one. He'll aim and shoot this time. Into the Sleeper Cell.
Sleepers it is. Light cover and a dodge. He's got 1 black. You're going to keep it. You're going to go for the crit.
Keep it. Nope. I don't even care at this point. We'll try for the crit. It's the same difference.
So we're going to check for light cover first. And then we'll spend the dodge off the officer with Nimble. We'll put it back on the sleepers.
Hooray!
We've got sleepers. He still has like a bajillion standby tokens. I don't really want to just feed my sleepers to his Pierce gun. So what we're going to do is we're going to move here for our first action. Right there. I'm going to recohere everybody, and then we're going to take a standby. And that's all they're doing this round. They're just going to play the survival game.
Fun. All right, go to the stack. It's going to be the shore troopers. They're going to get 1 action. Did I make sure I was smart? I did. I did make sure I was smart. I think with their one action, everything's kind of gone already. So we'll just throw our only shot into the only range 3 target we've got, which is going to be the ATR. 3 blacks, 2 reds, impact 1. And it's going to be 2 crits.
2 crits coming at me. We'll take 2.
All right, we're going to go with our Rebel Trooper unit here. We would like to have removed the standby from these guys. We can't quite get there. We could remove the standby from the Rebel Troopers, or from the Stormtroopers. They haven't gone yet, though, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to move up with these Rebel Troopers to something like that right here. We're going to get kind of bang here. Give us a free dodge with Agile, and then we will shoot into the Moth to at least try to strip his standby.
Okie dokie.
5 black dice into the Moth.
He's got prepared supplies, heavy cover, and backup. Does backup go before cover?
Check cover first. I have to double check, but it won't change that.
No,
Take
so
2, and then your
backup.
backup.
Takes that one.
But
and
we
he
stripped
he
the
does
standby.
get the surprise. All right, we're going to go with the Dark Troopers. They unfortunately won't be getting their free standby off, but they still have to participate like their brothers did.
Just moving train. You guys see
Just
that?
moving terrain, yeah. So they're going to move up here. And then I think we can barely see something over there, but we'll have to take a look, actually.
He'll take a look.
All right, so there was no targets. I could shoot the Rebel Troopers over there, but Din and Jin over here, I took another standby just to try to prevent them from doing anything super crazy.
Fair enough.
Okay, we're actually going to go with Din. And I measured this off camera, but he's going to come to about here, which is out of range for 2 of the standbys over there. And I know where it is because it's this little corner here, so it's not cheating or anything. Whoop. Jump over there. First action, and before anything else happens, he can choose to pop the Stormtrooper standby if he wants to.
I'm definitely going to shoot Jin with the Stormtrooper standby.
You mean Din?
Din, yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, we'll do that first, but then after that, I'm probably going to unload everything into the scouts to get rid of them instead of a big trooper. Even though I want to use the flamethrower on them, I think that's a smarter play.
So this is his standby shot first.
This is eight whites for the regular guys, 4 whites, crit 2 for the heavy, into heavy cover Din.
The crits again. Your Stormtroopers rolling crits like crazy. Okay.
All right, you got 2 for cover.
2 for heavy cover. We'll get rid of 1. Might as well dodge 1. No reason to hold on to it. That leaves 3 left, which is a little more than we thought we were going to have here. We're fine, though. So we'll absorb it, and then I'll shoot him.
Okay, we are going to use the flamethrower on the scouts because they hit really good at range 2 and 1, especially. So that's going to have us 5 black from the spray keyword.
5 red for the
5 red from the spray keyword on the flamethrower, plus blast if you had cover and suppressive. And then my pistol is 2 reds and a black with lethal, and we surge to crit, and we have an aim from our tactical move. So you know what? We're just going to make that Pierce 1.
Okay, well, we'll dodge 1.
Okay, dodging. 6 Pierce 1.
That's a dead unit.
Din was able to kill him, but unfortunately, Moth, who is at range 2, cannot be seen from Din at all. So I won't get my secondary either, but I think it was worth keeping him out of double standby, which would have been triple standby range, and wiping out a unit before it got to go. So we won't get the secondary this turn. We'll try again next turn.
All right, we're going to go with the Stormtroopers. We're going to take an aim, and we will shoot into Din.
Okay, we're going to pop our hand thing card and get a couple dodges and deflect.
This is 9 whites for the regular guys, because this is the only full unit to get a chance to shoot so far. And then 4 reds, crit 2, or 4 whites, crit 2 for our heavy. You have an aim in precise 1 into heavy cover, double dodge, in.
Grogu gave me 2 dodges and deflect with popping the hand thing. That's another really good rollout.
It's actually a pretty good rollout for sure. So this will be
that's
our first
very good.
critical. And then we'll spend our aim for 3 of these. And you get another crit, so you've got 5 for cover.
2, 4, 5 for cover. Just 1. We'll dodge 2 though. Spending both those, bringing it down to just a 4-pack. We already surged a block, but now we have deflect, so if you're rolling surges, he'll lose a guy. We'll take 2 though, and then no deflect on him.
Okay, last we have left is Jin, and with his wonky activation control because of his things, he still gets to go after me with his Dark Troopers with the standby. So we don't want to move Jin out there. She is not the most healthy unit to move out there, so we're going to play a different game with Jin here. She's got an independent move, so she can really move up the board if she wants to. So she's just going to double move back there. And, next year maybe go visit the other side of this bunker.
Cool. All right, well, we'll go with the Dark Troopers. They're going to have to move this way so we don't trigger the standby on the sleeper cell. So we'll move over there, and then we will take a shoot into them.
Let's see how close he was for fun. I'm gonna guess you wanted to move farther back than that.
Yes, I did.
I'm gonna give him that. There
I did
you
measure
go.
it originally to move not within standby range.
Okay, so he moves there. It doesn't trigger the standby. He's gonna shoot them.
7 blacks, crit 1 with an aim into heavy cover, sleeper cell. And there's one of our crits. We'll spend the aim. And no. We'll turn over 4 for cover.
Get 1. Need some better cover rolls to kick in. That's okay. 4, surging the block. Got 2 though, so we'll take 2. Weird round 2. No one got our secondaries. 1 his because he couldn't get anything in mine. I couldn't see anything up there besides what I shot.
Besides what you killed.
I killed something, so
one
not
shot.
complaining, but just no secondary. I did get control of this 3rd point back here, or 4th point, excuse me, back here. Not control, contesting it.
Yep.
And I'm contesting 3 others, so it gives me 4 contesting, which means the max score he can get is 3. He's contesting 3, which gives him 2, so it'll be 3-2 me going into round 3. Round 3 round. Rebellions are built on hope. 3 trooper units. When a unit is issued an order with this card, it may gain 1 suppression token this round. This round, while an allied trooper unit has a face-up order token, it gains danger resistance 2, indomitable, and cannot be suppressed or panicked. Ambush. Well, that's what that is.
It's ambushed.
It's ambush. I gave my orders to these fleets who took a suppression, or sleepers, sorry. These sleepers over here took a suppression, and of course Din, who took a suppression, already has suppression, so he has 2. Now they all have the fun danger sense. He gave his order to the stormtroopers and entourage over to the lovely dark troopers. You'll start first. Who are we going with first, sir?
Well, we're going to start with stormtroopers, see if we can't hurt Din a little more, so we'll take an aim and shoot Din.
Okay. Din has a dodge, because I can't give Din an order, because I don't have any connections. That's fun.
Well, thanks. Thanks everybody who already typed that in the comments. 9 whites for our regular stormtroopers, 4 whites, crit 2 for the heavy. With an aim into heavy cover, dodged in. Well, that was pretty sick.
Your stormtroopers.
They have
just
been on fuego this
consistently
game.
rolling way over 50% white.
So we will indeed spend aim for these 3. And you're looking at 4 for your cover.
It's all crits.
It's all crits. 5 crits and 4 hits. That's a pretty bonkers
Man,
hit.
you should hear him complaining off camera about my crits. I got 1.
You can dodge 1.
We're going to have to. Dodge a crit because we can. 2, 4, 7.
7.
Okay. Take 2. We're still alive.
You rolled 8. Right? I'm just saying.
Don likes to do that to me, guys.
How did I do anything
Taking
to
3.
you?
Hey, Grogu's dead. His token's up there. Stormtrooper's doing crazy things, but we got Din, so that's something.
It is indeed.
Okay, he's going to, he spent that dodge. He's probably just going to move down and engage these people, I would imagine, to be protected.
Okay.
So he can't die the rest of this round. That's probably the most smart thing I can do. So yeah, let's just move and touch him.
Sounds great.
Move to here, and we'll attack. 2 reds and a black is the spear. 2 black. Oh, the spear has duelist. 2 black is lethal as the knife. 1 more red for tenacity because I'm definitely hurt at this point. And we'll see what we get. We will spend the aim for duelist. And you're going to get all
6 pierce 1.
Pierce 1 with the duelist.
Okay, we'll take the. We're gonna go with the dark troopers. They're just gonna aim and shoot the sleeper cell. 7 blacks, crit 1 with an aim into heavy cover sleeper cell with danger sense. We'll spin the aim, and you've got 4 for cover. You got danger sense, right? So you get it 1 more, right?
That's not how cover works.
Oh, danger sense is just for.
Yeah, like I don't think Don remembers how the cover works.
It's been a while.
I only have 1 suppression, so it's just going to be 1 of my danger sense will kick in. We will take only 1 though, because danger sense stopped most of it. Okay, we're going to go with these guys here. They can't be suppressed or panicked, and they're indomitable. I'll roll the 2 red dice in the box, but it won't impact anything because they can't be affected this round with it. So let's go ahead and move to the edge here, and then we're going to throw some dice.
Okay.
Okay, we have 6 black dice shooting into Gideon, who will have heavy cover with a dodge from prepared supplies, but that's not armor 3, so we'll take that. We'll spend the aim, and this will surge up, so you'll have cover for 5.
Cover for 5. We'll get 1. We'll use his prepared supplies dodge to dodge
4
1.
left.
4 surging red defense dice for him. And he will take 3. Go to the stack, it's a core. We're going to go with these guys. They will roll off their suppression, which is good. I think
They only have a little bit to kill.
we got a lot of issues here with that. We're just going to go for killing. So we're just going to aim and shoot into the sleeper cell.
Okay.
All right, so this is just a regular Stormtrooper unit now with a heavy. So 4 whites for the regulars, 4 whites, crit 2 for the heavy, with an aim into light cover sleeper cell. That'll crit up. And precise 1 for our aim. That was helpful.
For a second, I was like, "You're actually gonna roll." Never mind. Stormtrooper's hot tonight.
4 for your light cover, sir.
4 for cover. Just I mean,
Nope, that one's light cover.
Oh, you're right. Never mind, it's not 1. Okay, so we've got 6.
6.
I'll roll 7 because I have danger sense with this unit. Block 2, the other dead. For my stack, we got the bus.
Does it finish off the Dark Trooper?
I mean, the way you're rolling, probably not, but maybe. I'm just debating if I want to move him and shoot or if I just want to shoot. He will aim shoot. He's fine here for now.
Alrighty.
6 black. Impact 2 with an aim. Okay, so you just be 1 after all that.
No, it's 3. You have impact 2. You get 2 hits, buddy.
Oh, you don't have a dodge this time.
No.
I'm so used to them having like those 2 dodges.
Nope, he was too close to the commander for a token. And he's dead. We're going to go over here to this guy. There's a lot coming up there. And we really need the points. So we're going to move up and we're going to strategize with him.
Okay.
Or no, we're just going to move up and dodge because there's no reason to strategize.
Nothing left to shoot.
There's nothing left to shoot over here.
So where's he moving to?
He's got to move up because once you kill everything over here, he's got to be able to contest. So he's going to move just into contesting range. And that'll be him.
Oh, we don't want that to improvise orders. We'll take Jin. Okay. Luckily, you go here like so. So we can now charge into you. So we'll move into you for the first action. The second action, we'll bop you with our little stick.
Okay.
4 black, suppressive, search to crit with an observation token.
All right, 2.
My black dice are doing worse than your white dice.
Yeah, for sure. I'll block nothing. On a stack, it's going to be these boys. They will, doesn't matter. We're going to move and shoot, so we're going to keep trudging on along this direction. And that'll be them.
And they're shooting who?
They're shooting into the sleeper cells.
There we go.
7 black, crit 1 into the sleeper cells. She may not. Yeah, they probably still cover. That's your crit. So you got 3 for cover. Let me look at that really quick. Pretty sure you do. So, yeah.
Got rid of 2. Still looking at the 4-pack. We don't have a face of order, so we don't do anything with that. So it's just going to be 4 dice at this point. So take 3. That's the. My stack with support. We'll aim and we'll shoot some dark troopers.
Sounds good.
2 blacks, a red. Impact 3. Surge to crit. Just 2.
2 crits. Block 1, take 1. Stack, it's a core. I think we'll go with these guys, and they are going to just aim... Oh, no, wait. They have a suppression from the suppressive attack from Jin. So they will just punch Jin. Or punch Din, I'm sorry. Punching Din. 6 white, search to hit into Din. And you get 2 crits.
Crits don't make any difference, but it's still just kind of funny at this point.
He's fine.
Okay. Hey, we're going to go with these guys now. Technically, I do have to rally, but they're indomitable, and they can't be suppressed or panicked, so this roll won't really matter. But let's do it, because there is a red dice over here, finally. We take it off. Nice. We're going to move him up as far as he can go. Okay. Should be well within range 2 of Moth. It is. And we're going to shoot some shotgun into Moth.
Perfect.
4 blacks, 2 reds, 2 whites in the shotgun. No surging. The Moth will have cover, but that's it. So you'll have check cover for 1.
Okay, dokie. No.
3-pack for Moth.
He's okay. All right, going to our Death Troopers. Unfortunately, we're going to play the always be scoring game here. We're going to double move them up to there, and that will be the Death Troopers.
Okay. All right, we've got Cassian's unit. He's going to go do some Cassian things now, I think. So we go like this. Bada bing. And we've got shift and F. Yep, to get him there. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and punch him, shoot him, whatever you want. Again, it's going to be 10 white dice for the living ones. We've lost 4 troopers. They each will add 1 white dice thanks to Cassian's card. 2 reds, pierce 1 for the shotgun. 2 reds for Cassian. Surging to hit into these lovely... Pierce 1, surging to hit into these lovely stormtroopers.
That's a lot.
Seems much better than their last attack. 6, 7, 8. We still blanked on 9, but that's not bad. It's a big dice pool. These will, luckily we surge, otherwise it'd be much worse. So you're going to have a total of, what we got? We've got 3, 6, 9. 9 pack. 9 pierce 1.
Just 9 pierce 1?
Just 9 pierce 1 on these Stormtrooper boys. Let's see if Cass can make 10 minutes like 100 even when they're dead.
Oh, no.
Just going to lose 2 because of Pierce.
Go to the stack. It is going to be Moff. He is going to roll off both of his suppression. So,
I don't even think he knows what he wants to do with them all.
well, I have to make sure I'm within range 2 and line of sight of 2. And right now,
You're the only one scoring that point and the only one who can score that
I
point.
know that's an unfortunate position to be in. I think, yeah, I think what we have to do. So what we'll do is we'll pot shot into these guys, and then we're just gonna move them off. I need my range. Yeah. So we'll move him to right about here, and now he can see Din and Jin from there.
Okay.
So I'll get my secondary, and we'll go to the dice and throw the pot shot. We'll do the free observe and then shoot. 2 blacks and a red, surge to crit, sharpshooter 1, and pierce 1. And you got light cover down to nothing.
Okay. I'll dodge 1.
So 2 pierce 1.
We'll lose 2. That's a sleeper she killed, so we're not going to worry about that. That's an ATRT. We are going to worry about that. I think we'll just aim and shoot into his shores.
Sounds great.
2 blacks and a red, surge to crit with name. Oh, that was a crit.
That's
the
rude.
crit knocked the crit. Actually, we'll reroll both. So you'll have 1 for heavy cover.
Alrighty. I do have a dodge on these guys.
You're going to dodge it.
So we'll dodge that. And we roll. And we're okay. For the sack, it's going to be the shores. They will get 2 actions. That one has 2 wounds already. So we'll just aim and shoot into the ATRT. Okay. 3 blacks for the regular guys. 2 reds, or impact 1 for the DLT. It's the ATRT with an aim. And I guess we just leave that. 2 fall for cover. Or armor. 2 fall for armor.
We'll block 1, take 2. For my stack, we have the core. Let's go with the rebel troopers over here. I don't think we need to be here anymore. Let's start moving up and out. That will give them a dodge. And then we're just going to throw some black dice into the lovely...
Shores.
5 black dice. For 1 crit.
1 crit indeed. And they're okay.
Okay, we got rebel troopers here. They're just going to aim and shoot into the death troopers here.
Okie dokie.
4 black dice with name. Okay, for nothing. Okay, we have the commander here. He's just going to move up to here. And then he will quick thinking himself for fun. Okay, then we got the Care Bear Stare unit.
They're going to Care Bear share.
They're going to Care Bear Stare into your commander as best they can.
Sure.
So they're going to move to here, and they're going to throw some dice at your commander.
Okay.
6 black dice with a search token. Apparently they know to roll some black dice at least. That's it.
Okie dokie.
Almost everything.
We've got 4 for cover. For none. We'll take a dodge. And we roll 4 more. We'll block 2, take 2.
Man, guys, what a round to flip it around. Don was so sure he was getting his butt kicked and then just did everything right this round. We're both scoring a maximum of 3 because I'm controlling or contesting 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's contesting 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll each score 3. We each also scored our secondary this round, so I should still have a lead from the first round, right?
You do. You are. It's 7-6. You're 1 point lead still.
No, yeah, because I had 1 more point than you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, going into round 4. Round 4, I went with I Rebel. Jin Urso gains charge. The next activation once this round. When enemy trooper unit within 2 in line of sight, Jin Urso starts activation before its rally step. Jin Urso may gain 1 suppressed token. If she does, she may make a free move action, then may make a free attack action. Die at my hand, 1 pip. Moff Gideon gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, and relentless this round. And of course, dice went red. Dice have gone real heavy his round. The last round started really, really heavy in my favor, and then just swung on a dime. He gave his order to Moff and Entourage there. I gave my order to Jin because I have to, and that's that. He goes first.
All right, we're going to go to the stack. We're going to get our other Dark Troopers. Not that bad. Kind of rude. It's fine. We'll just move up here, and we'll shoot into the Rebel Troopers.
Okay. He's using his mind. He's shooting the Rebel Troopers that are right next to him-ish behind him, the one that has the shotgun.
Yeah, they have a heavy. I don't like that. Oh, if I surge, that would be great, but I do not. So 2 for cover, light cover, and 3 to save.
Losing 1. I'm a stack. We got Din. I don't know if I necessarily wanted Din, believe it or not, but it's not bad since he only has 1 health left. So let's go ahead and we will. Let's make sure I'm at range 2 in case I kill this unit. I am. So let's go ahead and aim and swing against these stormtroopers.
Sounds
2
great.
blacks, red for this. No, excuse me. 2 reds, 1 black for the spear, and 2 blacks for the knife. The spear adds duelist. The knife adds lethal. I have tenacity, so I get an additional red. 2 aims on him. 1 for the independent and 1 for the action. We'll spend 2 aims for duelist.
1 aim for duelist.
I'm at reroll 2.
Yep.
I think I'm not going to do the lethal thing. I think I'm going to just spend the aim reroll these 2. So it's going to be 5, pierce 1. Sounds very familiar.
1. You just got them all. We're going to go to the stack here. We'll get these guys. I think we're going to dodge and punch, actually.
He should have been pulled in. Let's just fix that. Whoop. Dodge and punch.
Dodge and punch.
A whopping 3 whites in melee. Finish the hit. For 1.
1. I have Uncanny Luck on this side of Cassian's card. We'll use Uncanny Luck. Doesn't work. Go to my stack. We've got a core. Let's go with these Rebel Troopers here. We're going to move to here. Get a dodge with that. Hide behind some cover. And then we're going to go ahead and throw some dice. Probably have the Dark Troopers from Ellie's shot, but we'll take a look. 4 black dice looking for a crit. Hey, we got one. Your armor will leave the other hit, but we got a crit.
There you go.
We're
We're going to go with these short troopers. They're going to take an aim and shoot into the ATR team. All right, 2 reds and 3 blacks. Impact 1 into the ATR. We will spend the aim. All right, 2 crits.
He did. Never mind, he had 4 wounds. 1 equals 5, which means he's still alive. We got another core. Let's go with these guys. They're kind of hurting a little bit. They have 1 suppression on them. Oh, we get it off, actually. That was very smart. I don't think we're going to try to survive with Death Troopers in front of us and Dark Troopers and all the kind of black armored troop people. So we're just taking aim. We're going to shoot our shotgun into these Dark Troopers.
Sounds great.
1 black for the regular guy, 2 reds, 2 whites, impact 1 with an aim for the heavy. Oh, man, that's pretty good. So it'll be 1. It'll be 2 through with the impact and the armor. Your armor's 3.
Armor's 3, so it's 1 through.
Let's
right now.
re-roll these 2. Okay, so impact 1 will kick in.
Will kick in for 1. And be fine. All right, we're going to go with this Stormtrooper.
Well, before your rally, Jin gets to go, and she's going to swing into him and see if she can kill him before he goes, because it's during his rally step. 4 black dice, suppressive, surge to crit, into the Stormtrooper with 1 health left. I have an observation token on him from the secondary from Din. We'll spend the observation token. 2.
What's with that weird roll you keep doing with that observation token?
I'm just trying to get the dice to actually hit paint sides.
Oh,
He's
it
dead.
almost made it.
He almost did. Okay, with that, we're gonna go with Jin. Jin has a that's actually on Din, so Jin has no suppression currently. So now that because that was his turn, she killed him, so obviously there's nothing left to go, so it goes back to me in case people were confused. She'll move there. She has charged this around as well, so she'll move there, and then we'll move to here, charging these boys here, and we'll swing away.
Okie dokie.
4 black dice with an no aim. Observation token is the word I'm looking for. There we go. That's that token. And suppressive. Hey, it's her first really, really good roll. I like that. Okay, we'll just save the observation token for a rainy day. Got 4 coming through, and we're going to do 3.
So unfortunately, I can't really do what I would like to do and go charge Din. Because if I kill Din, then I don't get my secondary, and I definitely lose the game. He's already ahead by 1, so we can't do that. So unfortunately,
I'm ahead by 2 at the moment,
Yes.
until you score your secondary.
so we're going to move here. And then move right up to behind these boys here. I'm going to use my Relentless to shoot into these guys, but now I will be range 2 here and range 2 here. And so I will get my secondary point for that.
Okay.
All right, 1 red, 2 black, 3 aims, sharpshooter 1, bringing their light cover down to nothing. Search script. Pierce 1. Spend the first aim. 3 pierce 1.
So I need a natty out to survive. Is that what you're telling me? I did not. Going to my stack. We got this. Let's aim and shoot into his Dark Troopers. 2 blacks, 1 red. Impact 3 with an aim. Okay. Spinning my aim. There we go. Impacting up to full 3-pack since he's armor. I'll
Take 1, so that kills 1 of the guys. All right, going to the stack. It's a core. Jin would have a observation on her as well, but we're going to aim and punch her, and we'll see what happens. All right, 7 white dice with an aim and an observation token on Jin. She's got a bunch of black dice. It's a good start. We'll spend the aim and the observation token. All right.
We'll dodge 1.
Okay.
And Nimble will bring it back. We're going to roll for 1. We'll take 1. In our stack, we've got Rebel Troopers here. So let's move some Rebel Troopers up. Here. I'll Rico here, and we'll shoot our shotgun into those shore troopers.
Sounds great.
4 blacks, 2 reds, 2 whites, and a heavy cover shores with a dodge. 4.
Not too bad.
I'm not going to complain about a 4-pack.
1 for cover. We'll dodge 1. And the shores will take 1 of the stack. It's the officer. He's going to strategize and dodge.
Sounds good. Okay, we got this support next. Let's see if he gets 1 or 2, because he's a little broken at the moment. He just gets 1, so we'll just shoot that laser into those shores again and just keep doing the same exact thing.
Sounds good.
2 blacks, 1 red, surge to crit. Hey, a 3-pack. 3 for heavy cover.
Ready. Nothing for cover. And we'll take another one to the stack. It's going to be the Death Troopers, and we will probably just aim and shoot the ATRT. All right, so the R279T is 3 whites, 1 red, and then it's going to be 8 whites for the range 2 gun into the ATRT with an aim and an observation token and perception 2. That's good there. We'll spend the aim, and we'll spend the observation token, and then we'll take away 2 for your armor. You got 5.
A little crazy. I'll block 2, take 3, I'm alive. Okay, we've got the bus here. It's in a weird spot, and I don't know what else is going to contribute to this match. So
you can move up and shoot the commander.
That's about it, but there's like 3 other units who can move up and shoot the commander, so I don't really know what else to do with it.
That's true.
So we'll kind of, I want to put it up that token, move to there, and we'll shoot the commander.
Great.
6 black dice.
Not bad.
1 crit and 2 hits.
We got 2 for cover. 1, and we will spend 1 dodge. And we'll roll for 1. And we'll block it. All right, so we're going to go with these guys. I think we're actually going to shoot into the ATRT, and then we're going to move over here.
Okay.
And that will be them.
Sounds good.
6 blacks, crit 1 into the ATRT. It's just going to be 1 crit.
Well, good thing is he can't die.
Or not.
He'll take it, but he can't die. Okay, we're going to go with this bow here. He'll move to the edge here and quick thinking himself, and that's it.
Sounds good.
Okay, we got Cassian's unit. He'll take an aim and shoot into these. We have 4 regular troopers living. That's going to be 8 white dice. We have 5 regular ones dead. That's going to be 5 white dice because of Cassian's ability. 2 pierce, 1 for the shotgun, 2 red for Cassian. Surge it, I have an aim on myself, and I have an aim that can be exemplar from the commander. Surge to hit, pierce 1.
Okay.
Well, there's the really, really good roll we've been looking for with this unit. It found it. And since there's no one else left to shoot on the side of the board that can use exemplar, we're just gonna keep rolling just in case you roll crazy hot. There's a lot of hits, actually. Holy moly. Okay, so we'll spend their aim first. Get 2. Then we'll spend the general's aim, and we'll get 2 more. Wow, okay. That's a crazy roll. So you've got to roll for 3, 6.
Well, dodge 2.
Dodge 2, okay. You're going to roll for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yep, 13. had to recount that to make sure. 13 Pierce 1. If that makes sense. Good night.
I can't do it. I can't do it with one hand.
It's really funny to watch. Just roll what you got and come back for another one. Okay, there's enough blanks.
They're dead. Yes,
Plus
they're
fingers.
very, very dead.
All right, lastly, we have Ewoks here. They're going to take an aim and sling into the commander.
Sounds great.
6 black dice with a surge and an aim token into the heavy cover commander. Way too many surges, unfortunately. Spend the aim. And we'll spend the surge to make it 3.
Alrighty. 3 for cover. We'll block 2. And 1.
Scoring wise, I have 4 points. He has 4 points. We both have that one. I have that one. We both have that one. I have that one. He has that one as well, and I have that one. He would also have that one, but he's panicked there, so he does not have that one. That's funny. You actually almost play with every single one on the board. You except for the one back here. It's the only one you don't touch.
I mean, sometimes you just got to touch them all.
So yeah, so he's going to score 3 from that. I'm going to score 3 from that. It makes it 10-12 going into round 5.
10-11.
Sorry, 10-11, yeah. Not
If it was
12.
12,
it'd be over.
We would done. Yeah.
10-11 going into round 5. Going round 5, I like those odds. Din gains the aim token. This round, when Din makes an attack, after the attack is resolved, he may make an attack against a different unit. He went with pushing it real good, and he won the roll-off again. I think you won every roll-off this game.
I tried.
Also, isn't Moff cunning anyways? But that's only for his cards. Never mind, I answered my own question. I gave my order to Din because I have to, who got a free aim token. He gave his orders to the Moff and the Stormtrooper unit, and then he entourage Death Troopers. That's what they do. He's going to start off with Moff.
And I am starting off with Moff. He will free observe the ATRT, and then we will we'll dodge and then shoot the ATRT.
Okay. Moff doesn't have cunning. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just
Nope.
ignore me.
2 blacks, 1 red, and I have 1 observation token. Search to crit.
One
Here's
observation token.
Token. Alright.
Okay, he's dead. Guess we're going to go with this ATRT as it's the only living ATRT.
I did get my secondary point, so it is now 11-11.
Okay, we're going to shoot your shores.
Shoot the shores.
Blacks and the red. 1 crit. I mean, I guess you're going to dodge.
Well,
First,
we'll
you could
see
check
what
if
cover
it's
does
covered.
first. Nope, we'll dodge it. We'll roll. And we'll lose another guy. We'll go with the stormtroopers that are engaged with Din. There's too much Din and Jin. We're going to just dodge and punch these guys.
I have a dodge from Paired Supplies honor, and he's got some dice.
7 white dice with an observation token. Search to hit. I'll spend the observation token.
Really rolled
That's
above
a
50% white
solid.
dice. Okay. Sure. We'll dodge this. She can't die now, so that's something. And she'll take nothing. And the poor tank, like, with all the terrain and line of sight blocking terrain, I can't really do anything with it. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to aim and shoot the commander.
Sounds great.
6 black dice with name. The surge will go away because I don't surge, so we'll aim. Got 1 more. You've got 3 for cover.
Okie dokie. Get 1.
You got a 3-pack.
Pack with 2 health left. Come on, Commander, live. He does not. All right, we'll go with the Dark Troopers. They will take an aim and shoot into the Rebel Troopers. 6 black dice, critical 1 into heavy cover, Rebel Troopers. I do have these and one of those. And we'll spend the aim. And we will spend the observation token. You're looking for 1 for cover.
Take 1. For my stack, we've got Special Forces. We don't want that. We've got... We want that. We're still within range 4 of Jin, so we have her lovely, inspiring presence.
Sure, she's very
So we
inspiring.
don't have to worry about those. We'll still see if we can get them off so we get action economy, but we don't have to worry about the panicking effects. We get 1 off, so it's still just 1 action.
Sure.
I think what we do with that 1 action is we're going to just... I think we're just going to move. And we're going to move in a way that we're still contesting, but we can hide the guy back here.
Sure.
As best we can. That'll give us a dodge, and we can still play with cover and maybe survive.
All right, go to the stack. It's going to be our lone shore trooper. He's going to roll off both suppression. We are going to take a dodge with him. And then we're going to move behind the line of sight blocking. So that maybe, just maybe he can live a little longer. Just want to be right there. And that'll be him.
Okay, it's gonna be Jen. She'll take an aim and she'll punch all those boys.
Sounds great.
4 blacks with an aim, suppressive. There's 2. Just throw that one out there. We got all 4. You gonna
Makes
dodge
you
one?
feel better. The one you threw on the ground was a blank. Yes, I will dodge one.
3 left.
We'll take one. All right, going to the stack. It's the dead commander. And we'll go with them. We'll take a recover for the gun, and then we will shoot range 4 into those guys. 4 blacks for the regular guys. Suppressive. 3 white, 1 red for the heavy. Into heavy cover, dodge, rebel troopers. And you are looking at 3 for cover.
Got one. We'll dodge
one. 3 more.
3 moss. Well, drop that one. 1 left. Hey guys, we're gonna go with these rebel troopers. We don't have a lot on this side of the board that can impact this fight at all, so we'll just move on up like so. Ditch the edge there, like so. And we're just gonna give it a little shooty shoots.
Sounds great.
4 black, 2 red, 2 white into the short trooper. It's not bad. It would be much better if they surged.
It would be better if they
Considering
surged.
they had just as many surges as I did hit. So it's only 3.
So dodge one.
Okay.
And he makes it. All right, last for them, our last activation is just these dark troopers, and they will take an aim and shoot into that lone rebel trooper. 6 blacks, crit 1 with an aim into heavy cover, dodge, rebel trooper. There's our crit. And you're looking at 2 for cover. And you can dodge 1, so it's 1 roll for that.
No, my guy's not like this. We're going to stack. It's Den.
Dan has an order. You didn't need to go to your stack, actually,
That's
at all.
right. That's what I meant. It's right here in front of me. He's going to come like this, jumping over here.
Shoot into Moth. Oh, no. Yeah, you can shoot into Moth now.
Sure, why not? I get to do 2 actions, actually, which is funny enough. For the sake of fun, if I... Yeah, it would have been there. So let's pretend like I... No, you know what? It's fine. Let's not. We'll shoot into him, and we'll shoot into them, but no matter what happens after this is I will not be able to kill them with 1 little attack, so I'll have 1, 2, I'll get my secondary, I'll contest.
You don't want to shoot into the dark troopers, because if you kill that one, I don't think you can see one of the other ones, and then you...
Well, let's see what I roll against. I don't think I'm going to kill him off either, but we can take a look.
Let's
Reds
see.
in the black, lethal, search crit. Well, I guess just make it pierce.
All right, well, we'll dodge the 1.
2 pierce 1.
2 pierce 1 from Mr. Gideon.
He's not immune to pierce from range.
He is not, but he would take 1.
Shooting dark troopers for fun. We'll spend the aim, see if we get any more crits. Instead of making it pierce, we did not. So it's going to be 1 crit on them. One's even this is just for fun. It doesn't matter the outcome of these rolls. I have more stuff to go, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to get my secondary for having 2 people within it, which will bring me up to 12. So it's 12 to 11 at this point. For secondaries, he will score just the 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. Oh, yeah, 4.
Yeah, you didn't die. No
I
one
didn't
died
die.
this
That's
round.
correct.
So he'll score his 3 points, bringing him up to 14. But I'm going to also score my 3 points, bringing me to 15, which will end the game. So there's no point in me going with the sleeper or the casting, and they can't do anything. They can't impact. We'll go to the Salt Corner and talk about the immense, crazy rolls of Don to bring himself back into this game. Welcome to the Salt Corner. It was an interesting game.
It was an interesting game.
We have this curse on the channel. I think we've shared with you guys before.
We do.
Either he said it or I've said it. We both have said it. Is that off camera, someone gets extremely salty or irritated or mad or depressed that they're losing really early in the game, like usually around 1 or 2.
And someone's usually me.
Then they will say the key word of the game, which I'm losing this. There's no point. And then they proceed to come back immensely or just roll hot fire, which was done this game. I started off on fire with my rolls. I won't even lie. And then it was like round 3-ish. You just nattied everything. You're like,
yeah.
Like,
The
I'm
dice.
going to roll 75% of my white Stormtrooper dice, and then I'm going to block everything. Didn't hit you with 6, pierce 1. You took 1 because of the pierce. Then there was another turn. Someone else hit you for 6. You blocked all 6 of the sleepers. And then Cassian's unit went up and shot you guys, and your Stormtroopers with pierce 1 took 1 again. And it was just like...
Yeah,
the Short Trooper didn't die. He was hit 4 times with the ATRT, 3 times by the Rebel Troopers, and had hit you to shake off. It wasn't like they were bad rolls, and he survived the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it was literally the dice just turned on for me, and they stopped working for you for summer. I mean, they didn't even really stop working for you. You were still getting good hits through. It was just my defense dice.
I couldn't get
fire.
through. It's Pierce. There's a couple things with Pierce 1 in this list, and that was the main reason I was pushing damage. Or it was hit for 5, he blocks 4. Hit for 4, he blocks 3. Hit for 3, he blocks 2. So it was just I was chipping a lot. The one Dark Trooper, which put me in the lead early, went down really fast. I hit it with a lot of things. Also had some really good rolls against it. That helped a lot on this side. But then it became...
You took that Dark Trooper and my scouts out before they did any shooting.
And you still almost won.
I still almost won.
That's the point.
That's a little crazy.
Yep. Yeah, I guess this side, was a little overloaded. I just figured with Stormtroopers, I didn't think the Death Troopers were going to cut to the middle. I thought they were going to cut over here to help the side, to be honest. So I probably could have put one less unit on this side of the board and been okay, put one more unit in the middle. But other than that, I wanted the 2 impacty things to be able to shoot into the Death Troopers. The ATRT really didn't need to anymore.
Yeah.
Because the bus was doing it, and then...
Yeah, I mean, that first roll where he just... The first 2 shots that Death Trooper unit took, where it was 3 and 3.
Dark Trooper, yeah.
Or Dark Troopers. That was rough.
It was rough. It was a heavy turn. And then,
Yeah.
and then the other Dark Trooper took, I think, maybe every 3rd or 4th hit that got through you took
that other Dark Trooper, he was good. I mean, they took 3 damage total from a lot of the shooting that was happening. They didn't get shot a lot, though, over there. You were plink-shotting them with, Rebel Troopers, but you weren't putting any of your big dice.
The ATRT shot you twice with Impact 3. The Rebel Troopers shot you twice with the shotgun with Impact 1.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
They shot you at the end with Pierce 1, and that's only reason you still have 3 of the models left. The Short Trooper is the most frustrating part of this game. I don't know why it wouldn't die.
Yeah. This almost makes me want to go back to the Stormtrooper battalion list and just build it differently with a bunch more activations.
I feel like you're so swingy on that list. In one breath, he hates that Battle Force. The next breath, he's like, "Well, maybe I should try it again."
I don't know. That was just to be cheesy, but I don't know that. So this list, this was one of the worst choices I could have picked for the objective. I shouldn't have had this in my.
It was yours.
I know I shouldn't have had it in my list, and
I agree.
You were right. I had it in my list because I thought having that edge where I could try to get Dark Troopers up there a little quicker would be helpful, but you get outnumbered so fast, and that puts you on the back foot pretty quickly. And then there's so many situations where I've played Remnant where panicking has cost me the game. If it wasn't so close and that panic turn on my Short Trooper, if I didn't get that last point with the Dark Troopers, it wouldn't even have been close. We wouldn't even have played round 5.
That Short Trooper's MVP. He even was de-panicking himself completely.
He was a boss. He did work for sure, but
I don't like that guy.
I don't know. I like this list. I like him. I like Dark Troopers a little bit more now that the points have gone down on them. I might fiddle around with it a little more and see if I play it in a couple weeks here or not. The problem is it just doesn't feel flexible. It feels very rigid, and I learned of this list, relentless trick where you can move and shoot pretty easily with those ruthlessness trick. I'm sorry, ruthlessness. From somebody at the store that we're going to. So it's not even like this trick is going to be a surprise to anyone there. So that could be a detriment where that's but it did, and it makes you hold back. You don't want to be in range of a double move, range 3, 12 dice, white, surging to hit with an aim, Stormtroopers. So it's interesting. I'll tinker around with it a little more and we'll see what we do, but
the thing about playing Dark Troopers gets frustrating as the opposing player. It's that how the orders, they have more order tokens than you do because each order trooper is 2. So when he has 2, he's got 4 orders for those 2. But it doesn't count towards your pass token pool. So then I still had 3 more orders than him. So he had 2 pass tokens, but he had more orders to go in his stack as well. So when you have more in the stack,
and you went first.
You have essentially 14, right? 12. You have 12 plus 2 pass tokens. Plus I went first, so he got 2 activations after me completely, which was a little silly. So it's not. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just.
But you pay a lot of points for it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just I haven't decided as a, we talk a lot about, and in the community about what's a good play experience, what's a negative play experience, and I feel like that's one of those kind of almost. It just doesn't feel intuitive to me. It doesn't feel like that's how it should work. It shouldn't. You should get the reward of having more order tokens, and you can still benefit from pass pool, which originally it wasn't like that.
Yeah, it used to be past pools were generated by order tokens.
Yes, I'm curious. I'm very curious if they keep that up in the future, if they change that, revert to that. I don't think it's broken. I don't think it needs to be changed. I'm not saying that, so don't come at me, Dark Trooper lovers. It's an interesting thing to play with. And then when the Dark Troopers roll any defense, they just feel. I know people don't like the armor 3; they want heavier armor, but it's hard to hit them because you're like, okay,
Yeah, it
I have
can
a
be.
pool of 6, and I only hit you with 4, so 1's getting through, and you blocked it. Okay. I have impact 3, and you blocked 2 of the 3. And I have impact 4, and you blocked all 4. It's just like, well, not much you can do. And then you have the other side, which they don't roll any defense, and you just natty crit and they die. So there's both sides.
Yes.
Just like Din, this is probably the fastest I almost had Din die ever in a game. I don't think I've ever had Din take that many shots when he was dodged, tokened up, and ready to go.
And I mean, had I had the chance to get the Grogu token, it could have given me an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, Grogu was hiding on top of the bunker at least, so he was just up there taking a nap while Din was...
Left your dead Grogu on
He wasn't
the top.
dead, he's just sleepy. That's the whole purpose of the token.
Yeah.
Drop and you capture
Yeah.
him. So he's eating a little cookie.
Uh-huh.
Little cookie.
It's probably eating a frog.
Jin actually did some work this game, which felt good for her cheapness. She didn't want to come around the front of that bunker because there was too many standbys. That turned you had 1,000 standbys. It felt like to play around with. So I just took her on the back because I'm like, well, she could move twice. Then she gets a free independent move, and then I could play move into her, which I did because you cohered back that way. So I moved and hit you for a couple, and then next turn I played the ultimate standby card, which also lets her hit, and then she could move twice and do another charge with that card. So she didn't like kill a ton, but she did enough where she was annoying, and she finished off the unit before I went, and she did at least 7-ish stormtroopers she killed.
Oh yeah, she did a lot of work, and
she provided that Courage 4 bubble.
She provides that Courage 4 bubble. She's super cheap, and she is just irritating. She can beyond all reason. Slippery. She's super slippery. She has the ultimate standby card still. She frustrates me to no end.
I got frustrated because I totally forgot, and I've been a big component of. I'm not a huge fan of this rule at all in this game since it came out. Was the whole I can't issue orders to the mercenaries in my army. I can't exemplar issue or tokens to the mercenaries in my army, and then you have the rebel faction, which has I feel like a lot of mercenaries that are mercenaries, but like I don't know, are rebels. I guess like it just feels. I know it feels weird. Like I have Ewoks, which clearly only fought with the rebel army ever in any kind of canon thing that I've read, and though you're not really rebel though, so you can't issue them orders, do tokens. And then you have Din, who partners with the, granted it's the New Resistance or whatever, but New Republic, but it's still the rebels. But you can't issue them orders unless you're in command card. And you have Boba, and you have Bad Batch, and you have just who else is on there? Wicket, and it just feels like there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like some of them make sense. Like the Pikes make sense, the Black Suns make sense. Like they make sense. Those guys were hired, they weren't, but the rest feel a little weird. So that's just one of those things with me. It just feels weird. So like I played Jin's 3 pip thinking, I'll give him Danger Sense with this card. It's really good. He'll survive. I couldn't do that. Now I could give Jin Underworld Connections, but that'd only help that one card, and you'd lose the courage level. So definitely not worth it. That's probably why Lando works well with him because he has it built in.
Yeah, he's got that built in.
But really, Lando doesn't have any cards he wants to really issue Din the order, so that kind of kills that point a little bit.
Yep.
Most of the time, Din doesn't want orders unless he's ordering himself because he has to go to independent. So I get it. I get the balance there a little bit, but it is annoying to play through sometimes. Yeah, I think the casting unit's really good. I do like him in the fleets. He had a lot more bite than the Rebel Troopers.
He does definitely feel a lot more dangerous in the fleets.
I can definitely tell you, he took the first shot early and you killed like 4 or 5 in one hit. The Rebels feel more defensive, the Rebel Troopers, because you have the agile, dodge, nimble aspect that you're playing with on top of the low profile until he flips. So, depends on your flavor. Do you want a more survivable Cassian? Are you going to try to get that secret mission? I think you want Rebel Troopers for that. Are you going to try to play the more teeth Cassian who wants to punch and do a lot of damage, get up close and get your grill, flip the card? You're probably going to want the Fleet Trooper version. I don't think there's any version you pick for that, personally.
Yeah.
They're too slow.
No. You would never play with them.
They're just more expensive.
They're just so bad.
Yeah, the bus did some work this game. I probably should have positioned a little better, but we both had some terrain that was good for us, but also bad for us in some ways, so it's interesting to work around.
Yep, the terrain...
But it's cool playing with a rebel list that you have 2 Courage 3 bubbles, and neither are like a Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So I have you have the officer who's, I think sub 80, I can't remember. Jin's sub 80-ish. She can't, maybe right at 80 with her upgrades. I forgot what I gave her.
Yeah.
But they're both 160-ish for both of them, and you have 2 commanders essentially. I know Jin's not, but she has that Courage bubble that's the same. And hers goes up to range 4 with Courage 3. So it's nice to be able to play with that. Naked Sleepers, just especially when you're used to playing Astromech Sleepers, it doesn't feel as good.
10 points is a lot of points.
It is. It was 20 points for both. I didn't have
Yeah.
it, so I couldn't do it, which is fine. They were a little bonkers to begin with, but I don't feel like they did much this game at all. They kind of just died. They did a couple little shots and then died. But yeah, I think that's all my thoughts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else major happened in this game. The ATRTs did some work early.
Yeah, those ATRTs, and they just kept living. They rolled really solid defense dice.
For a little bit there. And then they just rolled just enough to
They
survive.
took a lot of shots.
The one took way more shots than the other one, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The Death Trooper's kind of, I think they killed him in like 2 shots, maybe 3, because you did the Dark Trooper shot.
Yeah.
That was more you just didn't roll that shot good. But yeah, no, they performed well. They're cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, Rebels with that 13, 14, 12 acts, it's just so good, and then it gives you so much POI control. Like, it didn't feel like you weren't going to be able to score a point very difficultly.
Yeah, the other one's 11 acts, but you have Ahsoka.
Yeah.
With the same big threat. So you're losing the Naked Rebel Trooper, you're losing the Slingers, right? That brings you down to 12. What else am I losing that list? Something else. I don't remember what else. You're losing one other thing to get to the Ahsoka. But
Is the bus in that list?
Bus is
No,
in
the
the
bus
The bus has a medic in that list.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the bus and the medic. So it's just 2 more acts. No, 3 more acts. No, 2 more acts. Yeah,
It's 2 more acts.
Yeah, so you 2 more acts only, but 2 acts is 2 acts, I guess. But the Ahsoka one is like fully kitted out Ahsoka. I don't know. I'm still undecided. There's also a 501st list. If you guys are in our Discord, weigh in on my question when I asked like what list should I bring to this tournament? If the tournament is already happened by the time this films. No. Anyways, we're rambling. Anything else to add?
Nope, it's post 12:30.
It's always super late, and
we just keep chatting.
Chat. There's a camera staring at us, and we feel like I should talk to this. Maybe if you're interested in the giveaways, comment below for the free giveaways. If you'd like to get into the Patreon giveaways, do the Patreon. If you want to get into those Patreon giveaways, but you don't like Patreon for whatever reason, you can also just do the tip jar. Every dollar will get you.
And we also have YouTube membership. Nobody has taken advantage of our YouTube membership.
No,
but it is there.
In defense, people have asked me who are Patreons. Would you like us to do YouTube membership or Patreon? And we have stated that. Patreon.
Oh yeah, we would prefer Patreon, but we've had people in the past who have been like, I don't like Patreon. I would do a YouTube membership, and so we did a YouTube membership.
Yeah, it's there.
There's still cobwebs.
It's cool.
That's cool.
It's something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a great Christmas and New Year. I'm blanking if this is going to be the one. I think this is the one right after Christmas or right before Christmas. Either way, have a happy Christmas.
Tough when you're this far into the future.
Happy holiday. We filmed ahead a little bit in the past, and I always forget the orders. The patrons will see this before because you get it early. So, hey guys.
Yeah. Patrons get this like a week before everybody else.
Yeah, they do get it for a week. A little over a week.
Yeah, 9 days usually.
Yeah, have a good night.
Bye.